What is up? So this is gonna be the intro to my vlog, really, of the week. So the next time you see me, it's not gonna look this good because I don't wear makeup when I'm going through chemo. So enjoy. You're gonna see the real inside. You're gonna see the inside of what I go through and everything I see. I'm gonna try to record everything. Like that's my view and my dad. Extra bed for whoever's staying over. My whatever that is, except I'm not plugged in yet. My bed. So I'm getting a PET scan. I don't know if it's gonna be before or after I start my chemo. I think it's going to be after because that's going to determine how many more chemos I have left and if I'm going to start radiation soon. So stay tuned for the PET scan. So I'm going to get accessed, and what happens is wherever my port is at, it's going to be like an outlet and it goes straight to my heart. I'll show you later. And then the port is like the plug and it's just going to go right inside me. It's a needle. It's like that big. So I did just get accessed. I'll show you guys a video in a second. So like I said, the needle's about this big and it goes inside me. So I have a power port. I don't know what the difference is from a normal port, but it's right here, and then the needle goes in and the needle stays in until I leave after I'm done with all my chemo. So let me see if I can find it. This is how it looks like. That's the power port that's inside me, and it's the IV right here, and it goes to my whatever this is called. This, it goes all the way up to here. I have a line, and right here it stops because it goes into a central vein that goes straight to my heart, because I guess it's easier for the chemo to just go straight to the heart fastest. I don't know. I will tell you what I kind of know, so that's what I kind of know. So anything different that's happened to me would be I lost all my hair. That's not because of cancer, but it's because of the chemo. I get more freckles because one of the chemos I'm taking makes me very sensitive to light, and so when I'm in the sun, more freckles come out. And then also because I've gotten a lot skinnier since I started chemo, that tends to bring up more freckles. I have 2 lashes. I don't know if you guys can see them. That's the only body hair I have. My skin gets really dark in places. It's gonna come back when I'm done with chemo, and I get very nauseous, so hopefully this time I won't be as nauseous because it really sucks. Also, the medication that I take before this time that I'm here at the hospital, I know I'm very confusing. I get really sleepy, so hopefully I have a lot to record for you guys. Okay, so I took one of the pre-medicines I take before my chemo, and then I'm gonna take my second one, which is called, I think, Benadryl. But anyways, it puts me to sleep, so hopefully I get to record my chemo for you guys. If not, then I'll just figure something out, because I'm gonna be sleeping and I can't record when I'm sleeping. So good night. I finished my first round for today. For this time I'm here, and so the Benadryl did knock me out, so I couldn't record the different chemos that I was getting. But I did throw up, so first throw up of the week. It was awful, and I'm nauseous, and I'm not hungry, so I just threw up. It was a lot. It was from what I ate earlier. It was some egg tacos, so I do have nausea. That's why I threw up, and I don't feel like I can eat again because I'm very grossed out, and it really hurt when I threw up. So I'm gonna take some Ativan and see if it helps me. So far for day one, I'd have to say this day was not as bad. I did sleep throughout my chemos. I have this horrible taste on my tongue, and I threw up, so I don't know. There's been worse, but here's for day one. It's day 3. Day 3 of my chemo. I didn't record yesterday because I didn't feel the need to, because there was nothing interesting, but today I feel like crap. I threw up already a few times, and I'm getting my nausea medicine so I can go to sleep and not keep throwing up. But yeah. So it's day 4 of chemo. Like I said, I was trying to record everything that I could possibly, but then I just couldn't. It's really hard, and I was like, I'm gonna stop doing this project because I'm not strong enough to continue to do it. And it's just really hard to capture everything when you're going through it. It's really hard. I don't know if you understand. I really want to finish this project because I think it's important for myself. It's hard. But I'm stronger, I guess. One more day. Day 4, threw up a lot. Very nauseous. Very sad. One more day of chemo for this treatment. It is day, ignore the mess. It is day 7 of being in the hospital, so I only had 5 days of chemo treatment, and I don't remember if I recorded the 5th day, but I do want to say that I wasn't capturing what I wanted to capture, really. I wanted to capture all the downs and ups of being here. My mom. But I couldn't do that because it was just really hard for me to record. And So I do want to say some of the things that do happen. So because my body is constantly fighting, if I get sick in any other way, like I get bruises or I get gastritis or constipation, that definitely will bring me more down because my body is busy fighting what I have and cancer. So that's something I really have to be careful with when I'm here, or even when I'm home. So all the time, technically. Also, I get blood draws every morning, and I get my medicine every day. So I do have like pills that I have to take every day, and then I do have chemo, and then all this other stuff that I have to be doing. I was able to leave yesterday, which was day 6, because usually the day after you're done with your chemo, you have to stay and see if you can retain your water and food, but I couldn't do that yesterday, so I stayed an extra day, and so that leaves me to today, and hopefully I can go home today, because the day is beautiful and I want to go home. I definitely look like I can go home. You can tell by the way my voice changes. I'm very weak throughout the week, and I'm pretty sure you can tell throughout the video that my voice sounds better. So there's something you can notice when you're getting better. It really just depends on who's taking treatment. So it took me a while to realize how much I can handle. So I know I can't stay more than 8 days at the hospital because that just drags me and I feel very depressed. But it's honestly a state of mind. Not only is it physical, but it's mentally and emotionally. You have to be very aware and positive, because if not, that will really drag me down or drag whoever down. I'm not really in a state of thinking. I can't think that well. That's another side effect to chemo. My brain sucks right now. Hopefully just right now. Yeah, I feel very slow. Can't remember things. It's tough. So like I said, it's very good to know what I can do, and ultimately, even if I can't do it, I will do it. I know if I can't stay 8 days, but I have to, I will. But it's just, if I know that I could stay only 7 days, emotionally, I will do my best to get to 7 days and, stay at my best and keep working and keep kicking ass, ultimately. So let me tell you guys the chemo that I'm taking. I don't know the name of it, but it's written up on the board of the daily thing. I'll go check it out. So one of them is called etoposide. Let me check the rest. I don't know, I'll have it written down right here. And Mesna. So the Mesna is very important because it protects my bladder. If not, I will get clots in my bladder, which sucks, and it has happened before because I used to get Mesna just for 1 cycle, I think, and it would protect me throughout the week, but unfortunately that didn't work, and I had to get it continuously because I got clots and I had to pee them out, which did hurt and was hard, but they gave me medication, so I didn't feel that much pain. Also, I have to take care of myself, as in bruises. I have to make sure my port is away from infection stuff so it doesn't get infected. I have to make sure I'm going to the bathroom because I want to avoid constipation, and I have to make sure that I'm drinking and eating, which is the hardest part of chemo, because or else I get gastritis, which is very common. The reasons I want to avoid this, or a lot of patients, is because so your body is constantly fighting with cancer, right? But if you're hurt and then your body is like, oh, we need to fight against this and this, and then it's wearing me down more, and on top of that, I don't have enough like white blood cells that fight back because I'm going through cancer, so I have to take pills and vitamin D, and it's all this other stuff that I have to take. So and I have to take I forgot what it's called, but it's medicine that I take Saturday and Sunday, which yesterday was Sunday and the day before was Saturday, and it's so I can get that white blood cells back. I'm sorry if this video is all over the place, but just like this video, my mind is all over the place because chemo got me messed up. So yeah, I don't know what else to add. I feel like it's all over the place, but this is really what I could just document. I kind of forget a lot of stuff, which is the reason why I wanted to document this, but I couldn't. So yeah, as you can tell, I feel way better, but it definitely hits when I don't feel good. So this is a timeline for how chemo makes me feel. So this is from today's chemo, and this is from the next chemo. So this chemo, I feel horrible, then I go home, I feel less horrible, then I feel good, and then I feel horrible again, and then I feel good, and right when I feel good again, I go back to get chemo. So it's a crazy life right now. I always have to take care of myself. Oh yeah, and I wanted to address why this video why my treatment wasn't right after I did my intro. It was because so I get my blood drawn to see if I'm strong enough to take chemo, and I wasn't strong enough to take chemo, so I couldn't come the following week of my intro, which happens a lot, but I'm trying not to happen because then that just delays my whole timeline, and I'm trying to go back to school, and it's very hard for me. So it's just hard. I know I keep saying hard, but that's just really what it is. So that's something I really have to take care of, being on top of everything. So I don't know, I'm really tired. I'm gonna go to sleep and take a nap. Thank you for watching. I hope I got everything that I could, because ultimately this is just for me, and I'm very happy if it reaches people and it educates people and it helps other people. But I'm definitely coming out with another video where I'm talking about my journey, even though I'm not done with it. So I'm very excited about that. Yeah. Thanks for watching.